Hello, my name is Grant Kreidel, and the name of the article that I chose to do for this experiment was "Fruit Flies Evolve in Time with the Seasons." And the primary source that goes along with this article was Dynamic Adaptation in Fruit Flies. So, a little bit of introduction. The article that my project is about was how fruit flies evolve in time with seasons and how they react to rapid changes. And the reason I chose this article was because I find evolution very interesting within different populations and different species. And the reason why I chose this was also because we talked about it a lot in Bio 181, and we also talked about it for a pretty decent chunk in the middle of the semester in Bio 182. So, the article summary. Studies find that evolution may happen fast enough to enable adaptation to seasonal changes every year in fruit flies. In a large-scale experiment that lasted 4 months, scientists documented changes to 60% of fruit fly genes. There was also rapid changes in 6 physical characteristics related to survival within these fruit flies. It was already known that fruit flies evolved at a fast rate, so this wasn't too uh, surprising to these experimenters. In the lab studies, these flies evolve resistance to stress within 8 to 9 generations. The new studies documented flies' physical changes in 3 to 4 generations, which can last about a month or a little bit more. The sample size in this experiment was 100,000 flies, which was the biggest of any experiment done on fruit flies to this day. The primary source summary. All ecosystems experience rapid changes, but if those different populations can adapt to them was unknown. So the ability to adapt to an environmental change in populations is what evolution is. So within the primary source, rapid evolution was observed in 10 populations of fruit flies over 4 seasonal changes. There are 6 phenotype changes that were observed related to reproductive output or stress tolerance uh, within rapid genome-wide evolution. The evolution changed for over months, and the study showed potential for rapid continuous evolution to changing environmental conditions. So here would be the results of the article. The results from the article and the primary source were identical given the fact that they found the evolution of these fruit flies was rapid and happened within just a few generations. But the main difference, and why the article I feel wasn't fully accurate, was because in the article they stated that there was a population size of 100,000 individuals, where in the study in the primary source they talked about having a population or they had a population size of 10 populations, which there was no there was no talk in the article about how 100,000 individuals relates to different populations or the population size that they had in the article. There was also no talk about phenotype and genotype changes. All they talked about in the article was physical changes. There was no specific details about which physical changes there were and how it affected which generations. And then here would be my works cited. This first one is the works cited to the article, and the second is the works cited to the primary source. Thank you.